you do in life? I mean, your occupation. Are you a salesman or a businessman?
This is Zack Attack Live, and I'm doing another road trip uh, episode right now. And I just would like to just use this one episode to kind of give the overall philosophy of the road trip and this program. And it's not to shame people or make people feel bad about living the American dream and participating in the Industrial Revolution. It's about more like we were seduced and lured in with the hope that we would, all create a better life for everybody by purchasing a car, by purchasing a home, by going to concerts and participating in all this industrial professionalized industry, instead of creating art ourselves, instead of taking more pedestrian ways of doing things like getting around, public transportation and all. So it's not a shaming. I think a lot of people have felt that way, that I'm kind of knocking it. I myself love all the Industrial Revolution, and yeah, it's a murderous, terrible thing, but I participated in it. So it's about getting lured back into the beginning of the 1900s or the end of the 1800s, lured back to a simpler time, a village. You walked around, you talked to people, and you were just yourself. And if you wanted to play music or see music, you pick up an instrument and play, and with your neighbor play some music. If you wanted to get somewhere, you would, everything would be in your village, in your town, within a block or two. And that all changed over the last 100 years with the sprawl and everything. The suburban sprawl and buying cars. So what I'm saying is, if we get rid of our cars and make sure that we work where we can walk or take public transportation, we take one thing out of one financial element out of our daily living. And just think about it. If you're not making car payments, not paying insurance, not making car payments, not doing anything supporting the motor industry, the things you can do with all that money is, if you can't afford to live and stuff like that, you can afford to get a good pay high rent. If you have plenty of money, you can take a trip for 6 months in Europe, just on the money that you spend towards the motor industry and everything that's connected to it. And that's all. It's just a sort of siren call back to a simpler time where you weren't getting your finances pulled and having to work so hard to pay for something that maybe you could live without if you planned your life to be that way. This is Zack Attack Live, saying so long.